Gordon Ramsay has never been in the business of redemption. Sort of. Okay, he has, but now he's cutting me in. My name's Monte Carlo. You send Gordon pictures of your horrible dishes, he makes fun of them, and then I get to make them over. Today, we are making over, I don't know what that is. Is that a meatloaf? That looks like the driest meatloaf. It has no color, and it's glazed with it looks like the sludge you find at the bottom of a dumpster. Ooh, Brooklyn, what is going on, my friend? Oh yeah, let's redeem this meatloaf. First things first, we gotta build a ton of flavor, and the way that we do that is a scorching hot pan, a little olive oil, and the foundations of flavor. I'm talking about onions. The heat is going to take all of the water out of the onions. They're gonna start to turn yellow. They're gonna release a bouquet. And once that happens, we're going to add a little celery. And then some carrots. And that, my friends, is mirepoix. A little garlic, some salt, and we have the foundations for a flippin' meatloaf miracle. The only orange in this dish are these incredible carrots. You're welcome, Brooklyn. We're gonna do you right. No worries, honey. Now we are going to add some mushrooms. These are gonna soak up all the incredible juices those carrots and that celery and those onions have released. But we also need to add spice. So, a little cayenne pepper, a little paprika, some cumin, and coriander. Oh yeah. See, if it smells good coming out of the pan, it's gonna taste even better in your mouth. Okay, look at the color. Do you see that? Color is where it's at. Now, we're gonna add some sauces. I call these umami bombs. Fish sauce, soy sauce, chicken stock, red wine. Oh, I love that song. And buttermilk. Okay, we're gonna reduce that liquid by half, but I don't want all the liquid gone. We need that liquid. It's gonna help us with our very last element, our breadcrumbs. You see, these are panko breadcrumbs. You don't want to put these all dry in your meatloaf, which I'm sure you did, because they soak up all of the juices, and then your meatloaf looks like cardboard, Brooklyn. Come on, man, you can do better. All right, we're gonna take this off the heat. Now, a little more salt, and we're gonna get it in the mix. Fit your stand mixer with your paddle attachment. You can do this by hand, but why? The first thing you're gonna do is take 2 different types of meat. You're gonna have 1 pound of ground beef. I don't want lean beef. Lean means dry. You want fat, so go for an 80-20 minimum. And then we're going to add pork. Did I mention I was Puerto Rican? Now, it's all about being gentle. You don't want to overmix. If you overmix, it ends up dense. That's it, 10 seconds. Now, salt, Parmesan cheese, eggs. Eggs will help bind your mix together. Boom, boom. Now we're gonna mix this up. Not a lot, don't go crazy. Let's do a little more salt. Why not? It's a lot of meat in there. It's 2 pounds of meat. Once you see that the eggs are incorporated, you're gonna wanna shut it down. And you are going to add all of this incredible veggie mix. Flavor, baby, flavor, flavor, flavor. That's what it's all about. This is gonna add texture, it's gonna add earthiness, it's gonna add a little crunch, it's gonna keep it moist, all the things. Ooh, I can already tell this looks a million times better than your dish. I'm sorry, Brooklyn, but when you know better, you do better. Oh, yes. Okay, now listen, you shouldn't eat raw meat. So, get your pan, cook it up, taste it. Needs a little more salt, okay? You see? You think it's a lot of salt, but really it's not enough. One more mix. All right, we are ready to go. Let's shake this baby. Slam it. Let me show you a trick. You want to make sure that there are no air bubbles in this loaf. Why? Because air bubbles make your loaf crack, and we all know crack is whack. Now, we shape the loaf, but before we put it in the oven, we're gonna do a little of this. Sorry, sound guy. I'm sorry, dude. Now, you're gonna dock your meatloaf. You might have done this with your pie dough before. It just creates little holes for steam to escape, which eliminates the possibility of your loaf cracking. Take a piece of aluminum foil about the size of a sheet pan and cover this really well. Then take a deep pan, because this is gonna release a lot of juices. You don't want them falling out. Look at this action. Ready? Oh, inverted! What we're doing right now is we're gonna cook this in our oven at 350 degrees for about 30 to 40 minutes, or until the center reaches 140. And that, my friends, is going to give us a beautifully shaped loaf. It's been 30 minutes. Let's check on this loaf. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at all of those juices. That's not gonna be a dry meatloaf, Brooklyn. Now, very carefully, you're gonna lift the corner of this very hot tin. Don't burn yourself. That's looking pretty amazing. We're gonna continue cooking this baby until it reaches 140 degrees. We've raised the temperature to broil to give it color quickly. And now, we're gonna make an easy glaze. Take some ketchup, a little tomato paste, Worcestershire sauce, a little Tabasco for heat. Honey. Yeah, you're gonna add a little sweetness there, okay? And we're just gonna incorporate all of those liquids with a touch of salt, a couple of big cracks of pepper, and that is our ketchup glaze. Oh yeah, it smells like redemption. Okay, that's done, man. Let's check on our meatloaf. Yes. Those juices are bubbling. That meatloaf is already looking darker, but this glaze is gonna help even more. I'm just gonna glaze it lightly, okay? You're not gonna go berserker rage. We're not making a river of gross meatloaf dreams here. We're just giving it a little shine. But you can already tell this baby is so much more moist. Okay, we're gonna put it back in the oven for about 4 minutes and let that glaze get nice and dark. All right. This meatloaf smells done. You know how I know? Because this whole kitchen smells like meatloaf. Yes! That's a meatloaf. Ooh, so pretty. Look at you, you beautiful dog. Yes. This is so juicy. Good, we're keeping you. And garnish with your parsley. Ta-da! Meatloaf. Redeemed. Let's see what Gordon thinks.
This is a work of art.
Success! Yes, I love it. Thank you, Gordon. Hey, if you've enjoyed this video, we got plenty more. Don't forget, if you've got a dish you want redeemed, just send a picture or a video with the hashtag Ramsey Redemption. Gordon's gonna talk some trash, and I'm gonna do my best to fix it. Everything you need to know in the description box below. See you next time. Okay, my microphone. Don't do it. Oh, it fell. Okay, I see what's happening. It fell out of my butt. That came out unlike how I intended it. You know what I mean. Okay. Okay.